Three little pigs. Once there were three little pigs. They set out into the great big forest to look for a nice spot to build homes. The first little pig gathered up straw to build his house. Swish, swash, swish. The second little pig gathered up sticks to build his house. Piggly, plackly, plick. The third little pig gathered up bricks to build his house. Cloppity clock, cloppity clop. The first two pigs finished their houses in no time. They said, "The third pig, you're working too hard. Why don't you come play?" But he kept right on building. Clink, clunk, plop, swap, swack. Can you read this page? Finally, he was all finished. He relaxed by a warm fire in his safe and strong house. One day, a big bad wolf came to the straw house of the first little pig. He could smell the kettle of soup, and it made him very hungry. He said, little pig, let me in." But the first little pig replied, "Not by the hairs on my chinny chin chin." So the wolf said, "Then I'll huff, then I'll puff, and I'll blow your house in." With a swoosh and a whoosh, the straw house blew away. First little pig jumped up and ran all the way to the second pig's house. The next day, the big bad wolf came to the house of the second little pig. He could smell a fresh loaf of bread baking in the oven. He said, little pig, let me in." "Not by the hairs of my chinny chin chin," cried the second pig. So the wolf said, "Then I'll huff, then I'll puff, and I'll blow your house in." With a gush of air and a crack and a crash, the stick house fell to the ground. Both pigs jumped up and ran all the way to the third little pig's house. When the third little pig heard about the wolf, he was glad his brothers were safe. He said, "You must be hungry and tired. Sit down and have some pie." the big bad wolf came to the third pig's house and smelled the pie. He said, little pig, let me in. Not by the hairs of my chin, cried the third little pig. So the wolf said, then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house in. He puffed and he huffed, and he blew with all his might, but the brick house wouldn't fall. Wouldn't fall down. So he gruffed and snuffled and blew again. But the brick house wouldn't fall. The wolf had never had this happen before. He sat down on a log and began to cry. The third little pig said, There, Mr. Wolf. You don't have to be so sad. You have a remarkable talent. You can use your talent for better things than blowing down houses. I have an idea, said the third little pig. Listen. Outside the woods they heard the sounds of children laughing and playing. It was the local fair and everyone was going. The three little pigs and the big sad wolf all went down the fair. Here's a wonderful way to use your talent, said the third little pig. With a huff and a puff, the wolf started blowing a colorful balloons. All the children came to see the fun sizes and shapes of the wolf. The wolf was happy and amazed to have so many new friends. He wasn't bad or sad anymore. He was the big glad wolf. While the big glad wolf huffed and puffed, the first little pig sewed straw baskets, and the second little pig played the fiddle, and the third little pig sat peacefully under the shade of an oak tree, smiling. The thing is, whenever I heard the fiddle, I thought of the cat and the fiddle. Building a house made of bricks is better than a house made from straw or sticks. The three little pigs wanted to build houses, but a wolf smelled food and got hungry. The wolf got sad. The third pig comforted him. Then the three little pigs took the wolf to the fair, where the wolf blew up balloons.
The end.
Yeah.